The midpoint of the Warriors' 7-game December road trip brought the team to Charlotte, North Carolina, the hometown of guard Stephen Curry. And one thing was abundantly clear during that visit, that family is at the center of how the Currys go about enjoying life. And it all came together that night in Charlotte.
It's unreal, to be honest with you. Obviously, my dad playing for 16 years in the NBA, a lot of the attention was on him, and growing up, in that kind of environment and seeing my mom and how she balanced supporting my dad and also taking care of me and my brother and sister. To see that now 15, 16 years later with me and my wife and now our daughter. I saw a clip of the game last night where my daughter was sitting in my mom's lap with my wife and my sister on either side, and like that kind of picture is just real surreal for me, just because basketball has been a big thing in our family, but it's not the live and die thing that we set our hats on. It's just making sure everybody's supporting each other in whatever you're doing, and to see those everybody at the game, and to have that shot that we can kind of keep forever and show Riley when she's older. It's just gonna. I look forward to that day, so it's really cool.
And equally cool for his parents. Dell, his dad, a former NBA star, now Bobcats broadcaster, and his mom, Sonia.
It's wonderful. It's such a blessing. I can just remember dressing him and getting him ready to go to his dad's games. And so, dressing his daughter and my granddaughter and getting her ready to go see his daddy's game is just surreal to me. It's just wonderful.
He's always been a pleaser. He wants to make the other people that he's around, he wants to make sure they're happy and taken care of. And you see that in his game. He wants to pass first, his ability to shoot and score, but he'd much rather get his teammates buckets or numbers, and he's totally satisfied with that.
To better understand where Stephen Curry will help take the Warriors, it's instructive to look at exactly where he's coming from. Charlotte is a city with a small-town feel. His high school, Charlotte Christian School, very central to the community. And his college, Davidson, just around 20 miles north of Charlotte, is as close-knit a campus as you'll find anywhere in the country. His success is their success, and his head coach, Bob McKillop, was certainly instrumental in fostering ideas and values that Curry carries forward.
With Steph, excellence is not an act. Excellence is a habit, whether it's in playing the game of basketball, it's community relations, it's his academic pursuits, his family life, his nature with the media. He is the consummate role model. And as a student athlete here, he just endeared himself to fellow students, to professors, to administrators, to townspeople, to everybody.
And it was the 2007-2008 season here at Davidson where Stephen Curry was a sophomore, and the Wildcats captured the college basketball world's imagination, heading into the NCAA Tournament, making it to the Elite Eight, and garnering the national spotlight.
Still talking to some of my teammates that I play with, day in, day out, just how much people really kind of attached to our team that went to almost to the Final Four, to Elite Eight, and just different stories you hear as I travel around to different cities with alumni groups that come out and support me. It's pretty special just knowing that like I said, there's not that many people there. 1,700 students, and it rolls over really nice.
And around the Davidson basketball team are 3 key values Steph to this day holds near.
Simply means trust, commitment, care. 3 simple tags that you can associate with basketball, but more importantly off the court, and how you deal with people, how you approach your family life, your professional life. As long as you have trust in the people that you're working with, that they can trust you, and vice versa. Commitment to whatever you're doing, giving 110%. And care for what it is, and not taking anything for granted. That's my only tattoo on my wrist. Was me and about 5 or 6 of my teammates my junior year got the tattoo just so that we could live it forever.
And here's exactly how trust, commitment, care carries over to Curry's role with the Warriors.
My job is to one, be aggressive and try to make the right plays and make the right decisions, but there's a lot of responsibility when it comes to making sure that each guy is involved and locked into what we're trying to do on the court. And especially as a point guard in general has to have those traits, but when you're a point guard and trying to be a solid leader on your team, it's kind of double fold. And you have to go above and beyond with that. So still, you can always get better at it. You can always find different ways to make sure guys are in tune to the mission of the team. And your coach can talk about it over and over and over again, but you have to have players inside the locker room that can live that message out, whatever it is, and be committed to the goal at hand, and it's on and off the court.
And Steph living by this set of ideals comes as no surprise to those who know him best.
It's the way he was ever since he was small. He was always taking care of the little ones. He's a great role model for his younger siblings, but he understands that he is a role model for them, so that's how he conducts his life.
And you see him the way he handles the media in terms of always deflecting attention to himself and always spreading the good news of being part of a team and being part of a family. And he's never forgotten family and team, and those are two outstanding characteristics for a pro athlete to always amplify.
He's just got that spirit, he always has, of just bringing people together. He loves everybody, and everybody is just drawn to that spirit about him. And so I think it's the same thing on his team, and being point guard is a great position for him because he can draw his teammates in.
He loves being a leader of his family and a leader for our kids and his in-laws, and he loves being a leader for the Warriors as well.
In Charlotte with the Warriors, I'm Laurence Scott.